These images are scary, but very real. This is the aftermath of a drunk driving car crash here in Irving.
One individual we thought was going to pass away, he's actually going to live, but has some severe injuries, and the intoxicated driver was 3 times legal limit.
'Tis the season to eat, drink, and be merry, but that also means more fatal car crashes.
Every day there's alcohol-related crashes in Dallas County, and it doesn't have to be that way.
Collectively, we believe Texas has led the nation in alcohol-related crashes for far too many years.
Irving Police Chief Larry Boyd spoke at the Dallas County DWI Task Force news conference at the Irving Convention Center. He shared some eye-opening statistics, including more than 40% of fatal crashes are due to intoxicated driving. One person is seriously injured every 20 minutes by an intoxicated driver, and 4 people are killed by drunken driving every day.
Last year alone, Dallas County ranked second in the state behind Harris County for the most alcohol-related deaths.
But these numbers are not acceptable to the Dallas County DWI Task Force, nor the Irving Police Department.
We have a nighttime 5-man DWI task force that's staffed full-time, that our responsibility is intoxication manslaughter, intoxication assault.
And watch out on December 30th and 31st. This is when the no refusal operation kicks into gear.
So on a no refusal operation, we may have 16 to 20 additional police officers out that are on their days off paid by the state to go out and look for impaired drivers.
And when they find impaired drivers, nurses and qualified technicians are on hand to do blood draws. And for those who deny it,
we also have an on-site judge that will sign search warrants for any suspect who refuses to provide a sample of blood for prosecution.
The hope is to prevent fatal crashes, such as the one Kayla Profit caused back in 2005 when she was 20 years old.
I attempted to do a U-turn in the highway and collided with a hotel shuttle van carrying a family from Rhode Island.
The impact killed a 13-year-old girl. Profit's blood alcohol level was 0.15. That night changed many lives.
I ended up doing 3 years in prison, and I've been home a little over a year now.
Interesting reunion, because I haven't seen you since 2005.
It was Officer Stephen Burris who arrived on the scene and arrested her. This is the first time he's seen her since that night.
I give her a lot of credit for coming out here and especially sitting next to victims who have lost people to drunk drivers, knowing that she was one of those people that caused an accident.
The now 27-year-old speaks publicly about her poor decisions. Today she works with clients who are addicted to drugs and alcohol.
It's very important to me to use my testimony for people who don't realize that it can happen to them.
She thinks about the accident every day, and the guilt still eats at her heart, but it's a decision she cannot change.
Hopefully, through her efforts, someone else doesn't have to live with that guilt, knowing that a whole family was devastated.
Parkland Hospital trauma nurse Courtney Edwards took care of the family Profit struck. She sees the result of alcohol-related crashes every single day.
At the trauma center, we make it a big point to let people know that there are different choices out there so that they can make the right decisions and prevent those injuries.
But the crashes continue happening, and during the holidays, they're even more prevalent.
We always, have to pull more family members away from their own families so that they can be at Parkland to take care of those patients that come to us.
Which is why the 23 different agencies making up the Dallas County Task Force, including Mothers Against Drunk Driving, are urging residents to get educated and visit their newly launched website, DWITaskForce.org.
Now we have a huge community partnership coming together to bring our ideas, do different things. We can post events, we can post current things.
It just started about 2 weeks ago, so it's in its infancy stages, but I see a lot of really good things coming out of it.
Officer Burris says he hopes the public service announcement posted on the site will make an impact.
If that one person sees that and says, you know what, we are going out tonight, I think I'll be the designated driver, then it's well worth it.
Poor decisions could mean a holiday of tragic memories, but these DWI prevention advocates offer advice and remind us of how to stay safe.
I would just say to evaluate your motives in your drinking and why you want to drink.
It's always best if you're going to go out and drink, just don't drive. There's so many other forms of public transportation or people that can take you home that it's not necessary.
Make a plan ahead and get a designated driver or have money for the cab or the train.
because one time of drinking and driving could change your life forever. Ashley Roberts for City Source.